Hey, family, I want to thank you all for tuning in. So I want to go and discuss why black men are starting to give up on dating modern women. Yes, you've been hearing it. It's been so much going on. You've been hearing guys talk about it. We done heard the late great Kevin Samuels talk about it. But I want to dig deep into reasons why black men are starting to give up on dating modern women. So one thing that people that I gotta say and address though, people don't really think about how hard it is to be a man, especially nowadays. It's so much you have to deal with. You're expected to, to bring so much to the table for the women, and then all what you ask for, or all what most men want and ask for, is a woman who's fit, who's cooperative, and who's compromising and who's pretty much just coachable. That's pretty much all what men ask for. A woman that just has those basic qualities that we want. So it's just so much going on, and I want to go and discuss about how and why modern men are starting to give up on dating modern women. You see it now. Now, so many celebrities are getting caught up with dealing with the wrong woman. I tell people all the time, when you are a man that you have things going on for yourself now, yeah, just like even with Puff Daddy and also Kevin Hart, though, these women are finding any reason to capitalize off of you so they can get some money so they can extort you. So this is another beautiful woman. So she actually on point, but a lot of women aren't like that though. But let's hear what she has to say, and then we'll break it down.
Are lazy. I
Ooh.
think they're lazy in their character, they're lazy in their learning, they're lazy in their skill set, and they're lazy in relationships because they harp on their beauty instead of
Yes.
actually being the person that can back that up. And I think that that is a crippling stronghold that holds a lot of women in a space where they'll never really attract or have the man that they want because they look at people like they're disposable just because they're beautiful without the character to even substantiate that.
That is a fact.
It is sad.
It is very sad
Mm.
because beautiful women,
It's dime a
it's a
dozen.
stigma.
Oh.
But at the same time, I think women, they're made to be this way. And I think coming from Australia, where women are very different, and then moving over here and seeing the mindset
Mm.
of highly attractive women over here is night and day.
Real talk though. So so that's what let's go and unpack some things that she was saying. So like she's definitely a beautiful woman, but a lot of women aren't like her. So she's actually honest and she's telling the truth and she's not going out her way to coddle the other women's feelings. So she knows because she's honest with the situation. She knows that a lot of women that are beautiful, they're not used to people having them make they're not used to people having them to earn anything. They're not used to having to work on that character. Used to people just liking them just because they're beautiful. So it's other qualities about themselves that they actually haven't took the time to develop or work on themselves. So I totally agree with her though. And then the average guy does look at a woman that's beautiful and puts her on a pedestal without her, pretty much doing anything to show that she actually is worthy of that kind of treatment just because she's beautiful. It's like she said, you can find anywhere you go, you can find a whole bunch of women that are beautiful, but yeah, but a woman that actually wants to contribute to your legacy, wants to add value to you, that wants to do something besides show up. That's the thing that men are complaining about because the average guy doesn't require a woman to do nothing. The average guy is just so happy that a beautiful woman is just talking to him. He's just so happy that she's just showing up, and that's part of the problem. But yeah, now this is the other thing I want to go and bring up about this other guy, how he was dating his girlfriend for a while, and he actually asked her to buy him a $20 meal. And let me go first play this, and then we're gonna discuss it. And I tell you what I would have did.
Dating, whatever you want to categorize it as. Was coming over to the crib, right? And so I was feeling a little hungry. So I asked her, I was like, hey, can you, grab me food? I'm hungry and I don't want to leave the crib. She said, oh, sure. If you pay for it, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, let me stop it right there. So here it is, y'all. So he's dating this woman. So he's doing things for her. but she will not spend $20 on him. But I have to say that really that's actually his fault. It's his fault because he didn't require for her to do anything. So and then that's one thing that I have noticed though, which is the big change now that a lot of guys are complaining about. A lot of guys are saying, man, that they, these women, I want to see what they can get from me. Yeah, because most guys are not requiring for the woman to do anything. Most guys are not requiring for her to want to do anything for you. So yes, so what happens is one thing that I tell people all the time, that this sounds really harsh, but it's so true. A woman pretty much only looks at you as only one or two ways. It can be both. She either look at you as pretty much a man, or she look at you as a punk or a sucker. So it's no in between. So if you, and then women know in their mind, okay, man, with this guy, it's so easy, and I don't have to do nothing, I don't have to do anything, so, but really it's, so, and then also the other sad part that I have noticed though, is a lot of women are listening to the advice of their moms, their aunties and grandmas, telling them bad dating advice like this. They're telling them things like, get all what you can from these men, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And those are really, really bad mindsets to give women when it comes out to dating. So that's pretty much giving them, the whole mentality of just to use a man, BS a man, not just resources, just something that you take advantage of. So that's a lot of the problem. But yeah, but he hasn't made her, want to do anything. So basically, and then what it is too that a lot of guys don't think about though is if a woman doesn't like you or you're not her type, you have to pay. Yes, let me say it again. If a woman doesn't like you or you are not her type, you have to pay. So if she's looking at you like that, then it means that she don't like you. She's just dealing with you for what she can get. And yes, and then if you're dating her and he said later on, he gonna say that he's paying for flights, doing all this stuff though, but she don't want to spend. No, I didn't want to. She's not gonna spend $20 of her own money. Then I mean that she don't like you, So yeah. So unfortunately, so this is what a lot of guys are complaining about. Even myself, even like when I was younger, I had to pretty much learn these lessons the hard way. So yeah, it is true. So if a woman don't like you or you're not her type, you have to pay. I mean, so yeah, so pretty much you're gonna have to compensate and do other different things. So yep. So let me let him explain it.
So then I asked, wait, do I have to pay for it in order for you to bring me food? She said yes, because if I pay for it, it puts me in my masculine energy. Wait, so we've been dating for a little while?
Also too, so this is also the other reason why he's having these problems. So he's been dating for a while. So basically, this woman, he didn't vet her for to be his girlfriend. He just liked how she looked or whatever, and he just gave her the role of being his girlfriend. So that's also, once again, that's his fault too. Is you have to see how a person is during different time periods. It take a while, especially if you see them when things are not going right. You got to see how a person is when they're upset. You got to see how they actually react to things. So like myself, I make a woman wait between 6 months to a year before I even think about making them a girlfriend or putting them in their girlfriend position. But most guys don't think like that though, because she should have to earn that type. I mean, that title of being your girlfriend or your wife or your woman, a woman should have to earn that. But most guys don't make a woman have to earn that, and then it's basically like, okay, you pretty much show up on a job on the first day and then you want to be promoted to vice president. No, you got to work your way up and you got to show why and how you can add value to that company. But a lot of guys don't do that though. They just see a woman that looks nice and then they pretty much want to wine and dine her while she's looking at you like a sucker and seeing all what she can get from you. So so
can't bring me food, $20 unless I pay for it. And to me, don't get it wrong, I was not mad at all. She still came over. I went and got my own food and everything. But it did make me look at her different. Because to me, that's a character flaw. Because if you only have
it's a character flaw, but that just shows that she don't like you. That just shows that she just in just to use you. and just to get the benefits of being your girlfriend, so yeah, so
capacity.
and then this is one thing that I tell guys this all the time is if a woman is just having sex with you and she's not doing anything to help you with your life, your business, she's not adding no value to you, you are losing. She's not benefiting you by giving you some used vagina. She's not, so that doesn't mean nothing. And then one thing that I tell guys all the time, I tell people period, is everything a woman does for you outside of sex shows how she really feel about you, and shows really 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 her intentions with you, and about and how she actually see you. She's not willing to to want to contribute to your life, or just want to help you any kind of way, or want to just help you any kind of way. She don't like you, and then she's really worthless. But let me finish rolling the clip.
To do something for me on the condition that it's reciprocated, or that like I pay for it, that means it's not genuine, it's not in your heart. And to me that doesn't work, because I'm the opposite. I hold those doors for you on those dates because it's in my heart. I pay for everything when you're with me because it's on my heart. I book your plane ticket.
That's the problem, man, because you did all this and then you didn't require for her to end on the show that she's worthy in all this, though, So, yeah, like I said, I don't mind doing stuff for a woman after I know that she's worthy of doing this. But otherwise, especially nowadays, you have to go into, okay, the average woman's out there is trying to see what she can get from you and what she can get away with. And I tell guys, just because a woman's going on a date with you don't mean that she like you. Most time it does. It just means that she just wants some attention, or she just want to, she pretty much just doesn't want to cook, or she just want to be entertained. Women like platonic attention. They do they like attention from guys that they actually don't find sexually attractive, or they just go through the motion with. Women like that, so.
Because it's in my heart. I am not one to keep score. And so if you can't bring somebody that you've been talking to, dating, a $20 meal, because that puts you in your masculine, major red flag. And then I posted about it on my Instagram story, and one young lady was like, well, I would have done the same thing if we're not exclusive. Exclusive? Baby, we're talking about a $20 meal. I didn't ask you to go to the grocery store, cook, fill out my refrigerator. I asked if you could bring me food. Because we ain't got to be exclusive for me to pay for your nails, huh? We ain't gotta be exclusive for me to hold all of these doors and bring you flowers, but we gotta be exclusive for you to bring me a $20 meal. It's sad, man, and I think that's why we have the dating problems and trouble we have now, because nobody is moving just genuinely. Everybody is keeping score, and this attitude that like, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z if he's not doing this for me, or she's not doing this for me. And unfortunately, I just don't move like that. I've never had. If you are hungry and I have it, you are fed. Simple. Whether I like you or not. Now, if I like you, it's a bonus. But it's in my heart to be this way. But I would love to hear y'all thoughts on this situation, ladies. What's up, y'all?
But bro, yeah, man. But most women aren't like that, So yeah, because one thing that I have seen, especially with me being a trainer for so long, I seen stuff, because I have like a different understanding of how pretty much most women are compared to most guys. Like I said, I love women. Like I said, but I just don't tolerate no BS. Like a lot of guys, they're pretty much dealing with a woman that, that deep down inside, they know the woman don't like them. I ain't gonna lie, even myself, like when I was younger, certain women that I was dealing with that I shouldn't have dealt with, because I knew deep down that she didn't like me, so yeah, so. But for the most part, I think, just when you get older, especially like myself, I just don't tolerate certain things that I actually would have tolerated before. Like I don't waste my time, so I got to see right away, okay, so should I invest my time with this person? And yeah, and then it's true, when you're older and you actually have more experience, you know how to ask the right kind of questions, to see, okay, this person, is pretty much full of this. They're not worth my time. They're all about trying to go and just see what they can get out of me. So yeah, so when you have the experience, you know what to say, what to do, and when to leave people alone. But yep, it's true. But women respect things that they actually have to earn. Just like we come down to to their master degrees and all that stuff, though, they respect that because they had to put the work in and earn it. So yes. So definitely, I wanted to cover this though. Now this is another woman that she's definitely experiencing too. So she's exactly what I'm talking about though. So once again, this is what men don't want. Men don't want a woman that has a face full of makeup. Men don't like fake lashes. Men don't like all this hair, all this sassy mouth. These are things that men don't want, So, but once again, so this lady, so here she is. She's saying that she's not going on a date with a guy until a guy pays her bills first. So yeah, but once again, she's out there looking for a sucker, looking for a good simp. So let me go roll this, and then we'll break this down.
Out to eat, to take me to the movies, to take me nowhere unless y'all asking me, can y'all pay my motherfucking bills? Straight up. You want me to give you my time? You want me to come through cute? You want me to get my motherfucking hair done, my makeup done, and everything else, just to come out and go on a motherfucking date, and we ain't talking about no bills. Real men get time from me. Real men get the with me, cause real men pay bills.
The entitlement is through this roof though. But yeah, but once again, anything. So a man's supposed to pay your bill just to go on a date with you. I'm like, what is he getting from that? I'm like, just ridiculous. But once again, they know who to ask for, because what it is that she knows, just like how most women know. Most women know, despite how entitled they are, they can get some sucker to go and do it. So that's pretty much the reason why. And like a lot of times, it's not the kind of guy that they like anyway, So, but yeah, but she knows she can get somebody to go, some dummy to just go and just pay her bills just to go on a date with her. But yeah, but just hilarious. But yeah, just like I tell guys all the time, if a woman is really feeling you, you ain't gotta spend no money. It's all about you just spending quality time with her and you just getting to know her. But that's the part about the game that most guys don't know. I think of myself, just if you can just have a date to be free or have a date to be under $20, you between both of y'all, you can eliminate the gold diggers and the women that just want to just use you. So that's like a cheat code right there. I've been doing for like years. So let me finish playing this.
You little mother boys want to take a out to eat, take a to the movies. I don't want to do that. The only thing I want from a is my bills paid. Straight up. We can't do nothing else but that. I'm trying to secure the bag. And the bag can be secured if we're sitting at a...
Basically, like she said, she basically she's saying that she just want to get over on a guy. I bet she got, and it's the other thing that I noticed though too, is women, who need a lot of men, so they're pretty much broken women. So a woman that she needs this guy to pay her bills, she needs this guy to smoke with, she needs this guy for that, this guy to take on dates, this guy to have sex. Most women have to put all of these different guys together, and then if a woman is actually whole and she's actually right, all she's gonna want is just one quality guy, So, but yeah, but definitely, but the whole mindset of just a man has to pay your bills just to go on a date with you, like, please. But yep, hilarious. But yeah,
I don't want another mother.
Hilarious, especially with a mouth like that, But yeah, but whatever. That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, so this video I thought had like a lot of truth to it.
I got you, but I need you to do something for me. What? Admit you were wrong.
So basically in this video though, so this lady she's hanging from a cliff, and then pretty much the guy wanted her, just to admit this one thing, but she was so prideful, she would rather let me finish playing it. Hold on, let me start it over.
Help! What's going on? Baby, help me! I got you, but I need you to do something for me. What? Admit you were wrong.
Never.
See, I knew it. I knew.
Like, man, it just that when she said never, she just transformed to a different person. Like her eyes got evil, and I'm like, oh my god, But yeah, but it's just it's just that she was like, man, she would rather die. She would rather she would rather fall from a high building versus to say that she was wrong. Man. Yeah, so that's terrible.
We are in Dallas, Texas, live from Harry Hines. Another reason to get your passport. Get your passport, you guys. Get out of America. These women are westernized.
So that's like why. So these women are walking around like that. I don't know the prostitutes. I don't know. They're probably not. They're probably just regular, just women who just want to be outside for attention. You know. So yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, because like man, because getting the man with your character and your mind, your personality, that's like kryptonite.
Breaking news. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, we all know who she got that from, Kevin Samuels. Yep.
Another
Hilarious.
Prostitutes were popular in the Bible. I mean, I went and I took a look and I'm like, what in the world's going on here? So I went and I kind of took a gather at it.
Did you say prostitutes were popular in the Bible?
Yeah, they're mentioned on multiple fronts. So I'll get into it.
So when you say popular,
So wow. So basically, so this whole thing is just to justify being a hoe. Being a hoe, the world's oldest job. So and one thing that I can't say though is a lot of people don't like Candace Owens, but I mean she's pretty cool. Okay, people say okay she got a white guy, okay she got a white guy, whatever. But the main thing too is that she tell the truth. If she has principles and she's not out there twerking, being pregnant. So so that's and then pretty much what she say, I pretty much agree with. So but yeah, but definitely this lady.
what do you mean by that?
I'll go right into these verses for you. So King David had like 8 wives, and concubines are sex workers. And he had so many sex workers that he couldn't even keep count. So his body count was apparently way higher than mine, and God condoned it. King Solomon, he married his own daughter, which God condoned. He had 700 wives. He had 300 sex workers, all of which God condoned. Deuteronomy 22, 28 through 29, God instructing a rapist to marry his victim. Genesis 19:16, Lot's wife got turned into a pillar of salt. Adam and Eve, they have 2 males. So we're apparently all descendants from incest.
I would very much be open to suggesting that you enter an actual Bible study.
Prostitutes were popular. I mean, I went and I took a look.
Candace Owens is so funny. But yeah, so basically, so the other lady, she's trying to justify being a hoe. So yeah, and it's ridiculous though. So yeah, so my whole thing is that these are different qualities and reasons why men, black men especially, are giving up, pretty much starting to give up on dating modern women. So that's a lot to deal with, already just to be successful and have this going on, and you got to deal with all this. That's too much. And my whole thing is I'm not really with the whole passport bro thing. Not exactly, just I'm not really all about just going to a different country just to have sex with women. Okay, I get that people want to just meet other women, but my thing is I tell guys you can meet amazing women here. You can meet amazing women here without having to go to to Brazil. Or I'm like you can find women from Brazil that are over here. So but yeah, even though it is tough when it comes down to the amount of dating, but yeah, but just you still can find the right kind of woman over here to get on your page. Even though it is harder and more far in between, you still can find that. But yeah, about to say to guys, just stop wasting your time with women that do not want to cooperate. If you ask the right kind of questions and you people know what to look for, just stop dealing with these women. Not even for recreational purposes. Stop dealing with them, because you have to go and say, okay, is it worth me dealing with this woman and then me taking a chance of her having my kid when I don't like her character and how she is? The average guy does pretty much pick a woman to be with just because he like having sex with her. But then he's not thinking about how this woman is, she's gonna be raising my kids. It just one thing that I was think about this like a long time ago. Back when I was hanging out with this one lady. She actually was from Africa. She was like finding a model too. She was a dark skin, so she actually was from Uganda. I actually met her at a party. I met her at like a party, some party I went to. And yeah, it's like she was cool. I think, I pretty much, hooked up with her, the first night or whatever. And one thing about her though is like she was okay, but one thing about her that was irritating, but she was like one of those ladies that she was like spoiled by her parents. And one thing that she did say when me and her were talking one day, and she wasn't qualified to be my girlfriend or nothing, me and her was talking one day about something, and about how, about how me and her was to have some kids. And then what I said, I said something where I was saying that, as if me and her was to have some kids, and then pretty much, a wild animal, or like a dog would have came toward, the kids, how would she handle that situation? And she was saying that she would have just ran, and then so basically she actually would have just let the kids get attacked, and she would have only cared about herself. So I'm like, I thought that was terrible, So just I was thinking about circumstances when I was younger, like pretty much my mom was telling me about the situation when it was like me and my sister, and then pretty much a dog came out of nowhere, and then pretty much the dog started running toward us, so but my mom, the first thing she did, was take off her shoe. So,
Prostitutes were popular in the Bible. I mean, I went and I took a look, and I'm like, what in the
So my mom, so what she did was she went and took off her shoe, and she was gonna, hit the dog with, her shoe. She wasn't gonna sit there and let her kids get bitten up, by, the dog. So that's why I tell guys it's important to know the character of the woman that you're dealing with. And if it's a weak woman, or a woman who's just, just, and if she's weak and she's soft like that, and she doesn't have good character, you have to think about that. This woman would be raising your kid, if you had a kid with her. So if you got a weak woman, you're gonna have a weak foundation. So definitely with her, like, so like, nah, so but yep. That's what I tell people, though. You got to ask the right kind of questions, and you can find out a lot about the woman, So, but definitely, but if you don't have that kind of experience, then yeah, you're gonna be taking a gamble, and a lot of times that's when things happen. Bye, y'all. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Let me know. Let me know if you all believe that also that men are starting to give up on modern women. Let me know in the comments. And this is a new year, and ladies, if you want to get your look in order so you can pretty much be able to attract the kind of man that you want physically, have them to take you seriously, I'm also accepting clients. So yeah, so you can go and fill out my application, and we'll see if our program is a good fit for you. I'll see you all next time. I love you all, and we the best. Stop.